According to President Akufo-Addo, Ghana's plastic management policy is not only focused on how to address plastic waste, but takes also a holistic view of the entire value chain of plastics. With a menace affecting the day-to-day activities of the human race, the president indicated that confronting this challenge demands the active partnership and cooperation of all nations. Through Ghana's partnership with the Global Plastic Action Partnership, President Akufo-Addo is confident that progress will be fast-tracked in Ghana towards that collective goal, which is to achieve zero leakage of plastic waste into Ghana's oceans and waterways.
Ghana's plastic management policy is not focused only on how to address plastic waste, but takes also a holistic view of the entire value chain of plastics and seeks to achieve several objectives. Amongst them, the principal ones are to develop a working circular economy framework for plastics in Ghana, to reduce our reliance on the use of plastics and promote their replacement with green alternatives, to nurture the development of new business models for job creation throughout the value chain, to develop systems and infrastructure across the country that will ensure that we're not littering our plastic waste, but using them as resources for value addition, and to ensure that Ghana has a long-term and sustainable means of funding plastic waste management.
President Akufo-Addo also lauded the initiatives being taken by private sector operators and civil society to build plastic waste recycling plants to create biofuels that are being used as alternatives to fossil fuels that pollute the environment and produce building blocks that are used to construct roads and pavement.
I believe that there's the need for significant behavioral change, and I'm happy with the prominence that has been given to it in the implementation plan of the draft National Plastics Management Policy. I'm convinced that it is through such partnerships and the momentum being garnered that Ghana has been selected as the second country globally and the first in Africa to partner with the World Economic Forum to implement the Global Plastics Action Partnership. This is worth celebrating, and I thank all stakeholders who have contributed in making this a reality.
Minister for Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, Professor Kwabena Frimpong-Boateng, believes Ghana can create and develop a vibrant and market-driven domestic recycling industry and revealed the intentions of the partnership and its benefit to Ghana.
Intended to result in an improved state of the environment and public health, reduce future pressure on Ghana's natural resources, and elimination of the nation's dependence on imported finished products. It is also meant to lead to job creation and socio-economic development, especially at the base of the economic pyramid and amongst vulnerable economic groups.
Within the Accra metropolitan area, including the Accra Tema coastline areas, 35.6% of the total waste is plastics. Only 2 to 5% of waste from plastics is collected for recycling, and this is almost entirely performed by the informal sector. One of such companies in the plastic value chain is Trash Connect.
Anything that will replace plastic can also create a problem. So the best thing is that we should focus on how best we can work on the littering problem, because plastic is a littering problem, right? But if there is a solution that we can provide that will make the plastics not go on the river or the streets or wherever it is, that will be the focus. The focus should be how we can tackle the plastic pollution, not the banning, because when we ban, it's going to create another problem.
The National Plastic Management Policy is expected to leverage the comprehensive management of plastics to drive sustainable development, green job creation, and environmental protection.